Nowadays, ladies are facing premenstrual and postmenstrual problems like stomachache, white discharge, brown discharge, anxiety, etc. They can come out of these problems. Many are facing delay periods because PCOS and PCOD means polycystic ovaries. These asanas helps to come out and they helps them to regulate the periods. These asanas should not be practiced during periods. Parishuddhyatasana part 1. Exhale, bend the trunk front, rest your palms on the ground in front of the body, sit on the toes, adopt chin mudra in hands. Keep the head straight. Keep the eyes open. Hold the pose for 30 to 60 seconds with deep breathing. You can take wall support initially, then you can practice without wall support. Stay for 60 seconds with the deep breathing, then inhale, come to the erect pose and relax. Prasarita Padottanasana. You get benefits of half of the Shirshasana. Apart the legs, sideways, from 3 to 3.5 feet. Toes should be inwards. Exhale, bend the trunk front. Rest your palms on the ground between the legs. Inhale and raise the head up. Hold the pose for 10 seconds with the deep breathing. Then exhale and take the head down and rest your crown on the ground between the palms. Hold the pose for 60 seconds with the normal breathing. Here you should keep the knees tightened. Should maintain the toes inwards. Stay for 60 seconds with the normal breathing. Then inhale, raise the head up. Hold the pose for 10 seconds with deep breathing. Then inhale, come to the resting pose and relax. Mandukasana part 1. Exhale, bend the trunk front. Sit in a Vajrasana. Sit comfortably. Then rest your palms on the ground in front of the knees. Exhale and spread the knees and rest your hips on the ground. Join the head toes. Adopt chin mudra in hands. Hold the pose for 60 seconds with the normal breathing. You can take support of the pillow if you are getting pain in the ankles and the knees. Stay for 60 seconds with the normal breathing. Mandoka means frog. Asana resemble the frog, hence the name. Then inhale, come to the Vajrasana pose and relax. Mandukasana part 3. You should come to the Mandukasana part 1. Means rest your palms on the ground in front of the knees. Exhale and spread the knees and rest your hips on the ground. Rest your palms on the feet. Bend the trunk back, raise the head up. Exhale, bend the trunk front and rest your forehead on the ground. Rest your chest and chin on the ground if possible. Hold the pose for 60 seconds with normal breathing. Then inhale, come to the Vajrasana pose and relax. Baddha Konasana part 1. Stretch the legs front, means come to the Dandasana pose. Then keep your arms in a horizontal position. Exhale and fold the legs. Join the feet. Join the palms. Rest it in front of the chest. Hold the pose for 60 seconds with the normal breathing. Then inhale. Bring the hands down, hold the legs. Go for the butterfly movements. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You should apply the pressure on the hip joints properly. Baddha Konasana part 2. Hold the legs. Exhale and bend the trunk front. Rest your forehead on the ground. Rest your chin on the ground if possible. Feel the fine pressure. Stay for 60 seconds with the normal breathing. You can practice 3 asanas at a stretch, or you can rest in between. Then inhale, come to the Dandasana pose and relax. Sukha Garbhasana part 1 and 2. These are essential asanas to cure polycystic ovaries. We recommend to practice these asanas regularly to clear all kinds of menstrual problems. These asanas also helps infertility problems. Many of my students didn't had kids even after 5 years of marriage. They have practiced these asanas and had natural pregnancy. Now keep the legs front. Then put Padmasana or fold the legs. Inhale. Rise up the legs 145 degrees. Rest your elbows on the calf muscles and palms on the ears. Hold the pose for 60 seconds with deep breathing. Should feel the fine pressure on the abdominal organs. Then exhale, come to the Dandasana pose and relax. Or exhale, come to the Padmasana pose and relax. You can put Padmasana if possible, or you can do it with folded legs. Rise up the legs 145 degrees. Touch the feet to the chest if possible. Then keep the arms in line with the shoulders sideways. Adopt Chin Mudra in hands. Keep the head straight. Hold the pose for 30 to 60 seconds with deep breathing. Then exhale, come to the Padmasana pose and relax. Upavishta Konasana. Come to the Dandasana pose. Apart the legs 3 to 3.5 feet. Rise up the arms sideways, stretch them out the head. Exhale, bend the trunk front. Rest your palms and forehead on the ground. Rest your chest and chin on the ground if possible. Or else you can do like this. You can take the head inside. Stay for 60 seconds with the normal breathing. Pull the toes front as much as possible. Apply the fine pressure on the lower part of the abdomen. Normal breathing. Then inhale and come up. Bring the hands down. join the legs. Come to the resting pose and relax. Malasana, essential asana for polycystic ovaries. Fold the legs, sit on the feet, hold the ankles, exhale and bend the trunk front. Rest your forehead on the ground. Rest your chin on the ground if possible. You should practice without raising the heels. You can take wall support if you want. Stay for 60 seconds with the normal breathing. Then inhale and come up. Take the legs front. Come to the resting pose and relax. Pashvabadha Konasana. Exhale and fold the legs. Join the feet. Rest your palms on the knee joints. Pull the legs down as much as possible. Keep the back and neck erect. Then rest your palms on the ground by side of the left knee. Exhale and take the head down and rest your forehead on the left knee. Should not raise the right leg. Hold the pose for 60 seconds with the deep breathing. Then inhale, come to the resting pose and relax. Then repeat the same thing on the other side. Should exhale when you take the head down, touch the forehead to the right knee. One of my student who was 23 years old, her uterus was inactive, means she was not matured. After practicing these asanas, within 3 months, she got matured. Her periods cycle became regular. Now she has 2 kids and lives happily. Practice yoga regularly to be healthy.